back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys like my glam makeup look that I kind of do, not necessarily every day, but I do it a lot, and pretty much whenever I need to like actually like get dressed up, this is the makeup I do. So I'm just going to go into it. So today's shout out goes to Liam Forey, so thank you Liam, and congrats on the shout out. If you guys want a shout out, go and follow my Instagram, because this Friday and every Friday at 4 o'clock Central Time, I do a live stream where I do a shout out challenge, and you can win a shout out on my channel. So if you want to be shout out in the next week's video, go and watch my live stream. I don't have much left to say, so let's just get straight into the video. So I started off by just putting in my contacts and putting on these little Mickey ears that I got from Disney a couple years ago just to keep my hair back, and yeah. So the first thing I'm going to use is this NYX Hydro Touch Primer. And I have really dry skin, so I love this stuff. But I'm just going to start by taking this and putting this all over my face. Perfect, so now that my face is all primed, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my eyes. So for my eyes, I start off with this NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer in the shade Ivory. This is the lightest shade. I'm very pale. So I'm gonna take this and just put it on the crease, upper crease of my eye. I don't put any of this on my lid because I'm going to use a different primer for that. So we're just gonna start by putting it onto my eyes and blending it out. So now that that's done, we will move on to the next step. I'm going to be using this NYX Pigment Primer on my eyelids because I will be using the NYX Shimmer Down Pigment eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this open and set to the side because the primer dries very quickly. So you're gonna wanna work quickly as you do this. So I'm just using this little fluffy flat brush that I have, and this is what I'm going to use to apply the pigment. So I'm going to take the primer and just put a little bit on my finger and just start with one eye at a time. And then just gonna dab a little bit onto the brush, working very quickly, and just put this onto about 3/4 of my eye, keeping the inner part of my eye clean. So now that that is all done and the primer is dry, I'm going to add just a little bit more of the pigment just to make it a little bit more shimmery, and yeah. So I'm going to do this inner corner of my eye last. I'm going to go ahead and start with the actual crease. I am taking this brush that came with the Naked Ultimate Basics matte palette. I'm going to take it and use the shade Commando and put that onto my crease. So now I'm going to take the same brush and take the shade Faith and just put it directly into the crease and not over the entire top of my eyes. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and just blend it all out. So now that that is done, I'm going to take this big, huge multi-palette from Tarte, and I'm going to use the shade Gentle up here in the corner and just take the smaller end of this brush and put that directly into the corner of my eye. So I just cleaned off the fluffy side of this brush, and I'm going to use that to blend the color that we just added. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take another little flat brush and just apply the shade Blow to my brow bone. Okay, so that is all I'm going to do with the lids for now. I will add a little bit later on, but for now, we're going to move on to brightening the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm going to take this little brush and this Tarte palette, and I'm going to take the shade Secret. It is originally a highlight, but I use it as an eyeshadow because it works way better as a glitter than as a highlight. So I'm going to just put a little bit of this on the brush, and I'm going to put it on the inner corners of my eyes. Now that I've done that, I just cleaned off my brush a little bit, and I'm going to use the clean brush to blend the lighter color into the pigment. Perfect, and now that that is all done, I'm going to move on to the eyeliner. Okay guys, so I finished my eyeliner, and I'm going to continue with my face. The next thing I do is my foundation, and I use the Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation in the color Nude Beige. Total disclaimer, 1, this video is not sponsored, just so you know, I really like NYX products. And second disclaimer is, this is not my color whatsoever. I got this back in August right after I'd gotten back from the lake. I was really tan and I've just been too lazy to go buy a new one. But for now, I still got this. So I'm just gonna put this on my face and then blend it all out. And I just like to blend this all the way down my neck, mostly because this is the wrong color for me. Because I don't like the look whenever your neck and your face don't match. And especially because this is just the wrong color for me, I blend it all the way down until everything matches. Perfect, and now that everything is all blended in, I'm going to go in with my concealer. So I'm going back with my Total Coverage concealer. I'm going back with my Total Coverage concealer and I'm just going to put this underneath my eyes. And we're just gonna blend her out. And I kind of just blend it out into like a little triangle-ish shape. And go all the way up to cover my dark circles and brighten my under eyes. Perfect, and now that that is all done, I am going to bake my face. So I'm going to take this little fluffy brush that I have and I'm going to take, this is an old powder container, but I've just put baby powder in it. So I'm just gonna take this little brush, put some on, and just bake my under eyes. So now that I've started to bake my under eyes, I'm just going to take whatever is left on the brush and just lightly brush it all over my face just to get a nice finish on my foundation. Perfect, so I'm going to let all of that set and just move on to my brows. So now that my eyebrows are all brushed out, I'm going to take this little angled, little tapered brush and the NYX 3-in-1 brow pencil, and I'm just going to use the liquid side of it, put a little bit on the end of the brush, and just start to outline my eyebrows in this. And now there's one brow done, and now we will do the other. So now that both my eyebrows are done, I'm going to take the brush that I used for my bake, clean it off, and then just wipe off all of the excess. Yay, so we are almost done. So I'm going back to that giant multi-kit, but I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and this.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
So I'm going to take this broken fluffy brush and this blush right here, and I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. Now I've cleaned off the fan brush and I'm using the highlight that comes in the palette, and I'm just going to put that onto my cheekbones. Then I'm going to put a little bit onto my nose, my cupid's bow. I've cleaned up the tiny end of this brush again, and I'm going to put a little bit of it underneath my eyebrows. So the second to last step is mascara, and I use this Tarte Man Eater mascara, and I'm just going to put this onto my eyes. Yay, so we are almost done. So I'm just going to use this just little double-sided lip pencil I have from Ulta Beauty in the shade Spice to line my lips. Then I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Lingerie in the shade Seduction and just put that on my lips. So the last thing I'm going to do is take the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and just spray this all over my face. And so that is the final look. Like I said, this is the look that I do pretty much anytime I really need to get kind of dressed up. This is usually the makeup that I do, and I love it so much, and so I'm glad that I got to share it with you guys. If you guys like this video, please comment down below. Go and put some questions down there for me for my Friday live stream, and if I like your question, you could win the shout out for next week's video. So go give me some questions and then tune into Friday's live stream to hear them be answered, and that will be on my Instagram. So go follow HeyYT on Instagram. I'll have the link down below so you guys can go and do that. And yeah, so subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more of what I do, and click on that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday. I hope you all have an amazing week, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.